NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago,
sir.
here it
Big
is.
snow
It's
day.
unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
All right.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 13!
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. 2nd down, McKinnon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
I'm not that bad.
That sack certainly just strengthening his candidacy for defensive player
I don't know. I don't know why I thought he was going to give it to him.
I'm not willing to vote quite yet just because I want to wait until the season's over. But he is really tracking towards it. Just look at all the great plays we've seen from him throughout the season. Strength plays that you referenced there, as well as agility plays.
Yeah, I can reverse field and break that shit. What you mean? I don't juke inside. I possibly break it.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. A first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. The toss out to Barkley. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Now Jones. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Hey, watch this. 21.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I got this. Be ready. 21. Get
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Oh, a battle for it here,
Triple
and this will
coverage?
be caught. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
One, Omaha. General West.
Now the Auburn product.
Oh my
And he's going to be
God.
stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Here we go. Black 80. It's been a long day for you.
Now on second and 13. Garoppolo, and that is incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Who's that? 11. Hey, Echo. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. He's going to go for it all. And incomplete, almost intercepted.
You throwing that up to Curry?
Had a
You got
great
that
shot
much
of picking
confidence
that off
in
in
that?
the end zone.
Yeah,
And now
man.
fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like
I'm
something
gonna
they
end this nigga
discussed
shit.
all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst,
God, I'm gonna end
you'll
this
open up the
fucking
defense a little bit,
shot,
loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
50, play. 53. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll run it with Jones, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with second down and less than a yard. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now Saquon Barkley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Now Jones on third and 2. He gets it to Brown, complete. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
60 outlaws. Check 53. Cut.
On first down, Jones eluding the pressure right, and that is incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, Jones. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
So it's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Kill. Turn up. 11.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 yards there, first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They will run with Grant. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Here we go.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Here I come again. White. Go. We ain't giving up nothing. 57 to Mike. All day, dog. 57 to man.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And a throw there.
Damn.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And this one is right down Broadway. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this the holiday season because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
Wide, get wide. 21. We got 80 weapons. Out.
They'll run on first down. It's Grant. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it second and goal.
Here we go. Well, fellas, here we go. 53, high 53. I got him. Shoot. Check it back.
They'll try and run with McKinnon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Garoppolo now. And this
Nigga
is
won't turn around.
Cowboy touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And the lead grows to 10-0. And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the 8th.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones.
He's selling every pass.
Tedrick Thompson picks it, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
21.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Wait.
On first down, McKinnon. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw is Garoppolo. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Aaron Donald in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on third and very long.
Here we go. Set. 70. Indy. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. Slam. Hey, lock it. Under 10. 10.
Jones now operating from the gun. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Everson Griffin in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Taken at about the 36. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Here we go. 21. 53. Mike, 53. Hey, alert. I got you. Check. Kill. Check 24.
On second down, McKinnon. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Could be some contact going on.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd
I
and
could be.
1.
He's housing that.
He's just
Oh!
across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Could be, though.
They needed a break. They needed to make a
Fuck
play
it,
here in
all
the
out
third
blitz.
quarter defensively.
Yeah, I
They
tried to
did
get rid of
that.
it,
Now they got to
but-
go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now
That's
they
not
just look at
fault.
their offense and saying, guys,
Let's go.
come on, capitalize on this one.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is
All
Barkley.
right, Darren,
2
Daniel
yards
Jones
on the
playing for the
pickup
other
there. It'll be
goddamn
2nd
team.
and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey. Get it.
Throwing Jones. Flushed
No,
out right.
I don't get
And they're
no
not able to hook
time.
up there. Incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do?
Cover
You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash it.
Now Jones is hit. He
Oh, my
lost the
fucking
football.
God. And this nigga
It's
caught it with one hand and threw it.
Cowboys.
And it's going out of bounds.
So possession will stay the same.
Wow.
We've got plenty of weather.
Wow.
We've got
What
some snow
the
going
fuck
on,
is
and they've
that,
come out of the
man?
dome. And there have been 2 ways of getting ready for for this. Some have said, don't worry about the weather. Just practice in your normal conditions and handle it on game day. And others have said, find some weather, find some conditions somewhere, and try and get ready. What do you think?
Well, whatever the preparation there, the snow causing the fumble.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Here we go. 120. Lock.
They'll run on first down. Grant trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I went away from my game plan early, and then it just went downhill from that.
57. Mike, 57. Here we go. 12. 57 to Mike. 57 to Hunt.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Yes, you did.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. Want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10.
Oh, come on, bad boy.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
Right, and grab that fumble with one hand.
When he was this inconsistent, you know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5
Look at this shit, dog. Evanson Griffin,
he needs
that
to find that
fast?
poise right now.
He certainly does. In
Get the
fact, I would
fucking ball
suggest
out.
he laminated.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Shit is just holding me.
Back to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
They're running it. Mike, hey, exit. 59. Hey! Big grip.
They're going to try and throw. Open
Why you come up, bro? The nigga is right fucking here. That's crazy, bro.
How did he do it? I mean, in this type of weather, it's not just catching it.
You right there. No awareness having nigga. Nigga just came up.
Boy, what a catch.
That was a spectacular one-handed grab. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, Delta. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. You must be getting tired of seeing me. On the book. Ready?
Jones gonna throw again. Steps away to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast.
That's what
you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. To get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th.
How long is that? I never seen that before.
Nigga always hurt.
Now Jones on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Jones. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the...
And down he goes.
Oh, my fucking God.
They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Everson Griffin able to drop it that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
I'm not even getting sacked by Aaron Donald. I double team Aaron Donald.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on
I double team
4th down.
Everson Griffin, Aaron Donald get through.
Jones now throwing on 4th down.
Look at this shit!
Jones hit and the ball's out. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball. Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward.
Okay, boy.
Put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
You want the bottle? Alright,
Here again is McKinnon. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, they had that one snipped out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. 3rd and short, McKinnon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right to the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker.
Because I thought he was going to stop, but then I kept hearing him. I'm like, that ain't
gotta see that. Gotta find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Oh no, I think he probably had a bad dream or something.
Forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
I don't know what could be bad to a baby.
Out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
Look at this bullshit. Knowing my luck, it's about to be a fucking safety because Aaron Donald ain't gonna get blocked.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
I don't know, he was kind of ridiculous.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Barkley.
Outside.
And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. 16 yards, a first down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Looking to throw. Jones, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jones, operating from the gun. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Hey, box truck.
Jones on 1st and 10. Going top shelf. And my goodness, another interception. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo.
Oh, my
That is caught. It's Perriman. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Just 2 minutes remaining into the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. No room
that
to be
nigga
had
was
there
right
on the first
there,
down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
Yeah, he's supposed to get his shit cleaned up.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
11.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away. And
I thought nobody was going to hit that. I was just like, oh, blitz coming.
There to knock it away.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping your team.
Happy birthday! Fuck, nigga had the fucking angle at every fucking game, bro.
The spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
I just
You
tied
gotta
the record
understand
with that one,
situational
too.
football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So
He burnt their ass, bro. That shit crazy. I had the angle and everything. I seen it that he already burnt their ass.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. That they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none.
Nope,
and I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Here's McKinnon. He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They run once more with McKinnon. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Now a give right side. It's Grant, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Hey, Echo.
Garoppolo's going to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after the incompletion on 2nd down. This is Grant.
Don't matter.
And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it.
Good game,
so
bro.
This one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and it was their defense that really paid.
Good game to everybody but Daniel Jones. So 3 passes that was wide open. Wide open passes, dog. And all of them led the picks.
What's his rating? I thought he had a high rating.
Nigga, it's 99s across the board.
You lying.
97, 99, and then short throw accuracy is 87.
What the fuck?
97 deep, 99 medium, 87 short.
My goodness.
And he sold every pass.
I thought this nigga was a fucking like 80, bro. What's his like overall though?
87. 89. Cause I just upgraded him before this game started.
Oh my god.
The guy shouldn't get any time. Nigga was selling my shit. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them.